Blackwell are here tonight. Faces lettered in wrestling versus up at number 84, Troy Saunders. Troy wants to give a shout out to his mom, Heather, who could not make it tonight. Loved by her son, who's playing this game in honor of her. Troy has been playing football for 4 years with 3 letters, and also played a year of soccer. After football, Troy plans on attending a 4-year university, get a nice job that's financially rewarding, and start a family. Ladies and gentlemen, at number 84, Troy Saunders.
evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast tonight of this Friday night's football game. It'll be the North Mason Bulldogs here at Bremerton Memorial Stadium taking on the Bremerton Knights. Bremerton Knights 7-1, and the North Mason Bulldogs are 4-4. I am your broadcaster, Austin Hilligoss, and I'm joined by my fellow senior, Bob Moore.
Hey.
Well, plenty of exciting things here tonight, Bob. It's senior night.
Yes, it is.
You know, the Knights 7-1, about to make the playoffs here.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Very exciting. Now, do you know the roster for the Mason Bulldogs tonight?
Well, we have the roster sheets here, and we should quickly go over them before kickoff here. Sean Ward,
Daniel Hornbuckle,
Ryan Notes,
Mario Nanez,
Garrett Bora,
Devon Blondel,
Anthony Schuler,
Mason Shoemaker,
Gary Thomas,
Jacob Anderson,
Cole Varick,
Domingo Pedro Gaspar,
Dustin Northup,
Eric Jones,
Colton Scheimer,
Caden North,
Tyler Thomas,
Elijah Bayoga,
Dylan Tupolo,
Austin Knight,
Reese Smelser,
Ron Kluth,
Sebastian Lopez,
Daniel Pulley,
Chris Reagan,
Sky Weaver,
Tristan Kay,
Garrett Mitchell,
Sumo Tupolo,
Jared Dreyer,
Noah Wiseman,
Grady Durbin,
Zach Kreitzer,
Wiley Rice,
Gavin Morris,
Tyler Hill,
Preston Macomber, and we're just in time here for kickoff by Gary Thomas. We'll go over the Bremerton Knights roster sheet later in the game here.
Excited for the game tonight, Austin?
Yeah, you know, it's the last regular season game here tonight.
It is.
You know, the playoffs just around the corner, so that ought to be exciting. Back deep here is Samaje Cook, who has been, well, he muffs the kickoff, but he's able to field at the 15, across the 20, taking down at 23. Samaje Cook, who's been so explosive this season, with about almost 1,000 yards, 1,000 rushing yards in the season, with plenty of touchdowns to go along with that. So he's been really crucial to this offense.
Yes, he has been. So this is our last game commentating football-wise, Austin.
Yeah, you know, we've been doing this for a couple years now, and you know, I've always appreciated coming out here and doing these on Friday nights.
Yeah.
It's always a lot of fun. As Max Buchanugan lines up, Samaje Cook in motion. Cook gets the ball, but he's going to be immediately stuffed at the line of scrimmage for a yard loss of about 4.
Wow.
That's what the Bulldogs have to do here tonight. They're wanting to find any success defensively, because the Knights, what they do so well is running the football.
Yes, they do that very well, Austin. And you know, that's what, you know, took care of them against North Mason a couple weeks ago at the homecoming game. North Mason was just able to stop them from running that ball.
Yeah, that was a real key factor in that night's loss. There's a fight up the middle here for a gain of a couple of yards. Well, not much on those first two plays, so it's going to be a 3rd and long here. It's 3rd and 12 for the Knights here on their opening drive. Buchanugan drops back. He's going to throw it deep for Savante Perigo, and Perigo makes a terrific catch at the 42-yard line. That is going to move the chains. Max Buchanugan with a beautiful touch pass there to the sideline.
Wow. Great job by Perigo, though.
Yeah, it was a terrific route. He was able to get behind the secondary. And as I said, Max Buchanugan, he threw a beautiful pass over the defensive back. So after the long gain, it'll be a new set of downs here for this Knights offense. Sorry, Bob. Dariel Wright joins Buchanugan, as this is, excuse me, that was Lopez getting the ball up to the 45-yard line. Enrique Lopez, who's a pretty good complementary piece of this offense, getting some carries every now and then. 2, it's 2nd and 8. Samaje Cook in motion. Samaje Cook running wide. To the far side, Samaje Cook slips through a hole. He's able to get a gain of a couple, but looks like the ball might have come loose. Samaje Cook, who's done such a great job of not coughing up the football at all this year. North Mason looks like they were able to recover. Fatal turnover by the Knights here on their first drive. So the Bulldogs going to be starting off a pretty good field position here for the first drive on the Knights' 46-yard line, 1st and 10. The quick handoff to the near side.
Number 47, Reese Smelser.
Knights defense was able to shut it down pretty well, only a gain of about a yard, 2nd and 10. And Tyler Thomas, the running back, lining up in a bit of a wildcat formation here, takes the snap, goes right out the middle, slips through a couple tackles up to the 39-yard line. A gain of 4 down to the 41, so now it's going to be about a 3rd and 5 now for the Bulldogs. Big opportunity here for the Knights defense to get off the field after the turnover, give it back to their offense. So far on these first 2 downs, able to shut down both of those runs. As Sean Ward, quarterback, comes in. Quick handoff up the middle. Great blocking up the interior as he tumbles his way for the first down.
Looks like that was Dylan Tapulo. That'll be a first down.
As Bob said, that will indeed move the chains. Now the Bulldogs here have it on the Knights' 34-yard line. Another handoff, but going nowhere is Thomas. Loss of a couple of yards there.
8 and 10 left on the clock. So Austin, based on your knowledge of the 2 teams, right? Do you have any, end game predictions about who's going to win?
Sean Ward here dropping back, throwing a quick pass to number 45, Austin Knight, the wide receiver. To answer your question, Bob, really it'll come down to what most of these games come down to is battle up front in the trenches, the defensive line versus the offensive line. So far, this Bulldogs offense has had some decent success running the football. The Knights on their first drive there, coughing up the ball and the fumble. Turnovers are very heavily deciding factor in winning football games. So far, the Knights, the differential there. As a beautiful pass by Ward to the outside, number 6.
Mario Nanez.
Mario Nanez running a nice out route there. Sean Ward there, the quarterback, did a nice job. Throwing a quick pass there to the outside. So much of a passing game consists of timing and ball placement, and he executed very well in both those areas on that play. He takes the snap, quick handoff right up the middle. Number 29 slipping through some tackles, fighting all the way down to near the 5-yard line.
Nice run by Thomas there.
As he said, Thomas. Beautiful blocking so far by this offensive line of the Bulldogs. 1st and goal for the Bulldogs here on their first drive.
We'll see if the Knights defense is going to be able to block this.
Dylan Topolo up the middle. Standing tall with Enrique Lopez with a nice tackle. About of a 2-yard gain, so now it's set up a second and goal now here for this Bulldogs offense. Trying to put up the first points of the game. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Tupolo right up the middle. fighting hard, but he's able to break the plane. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Scoring on their first drive, set up by Cook's fumble for the Knights. Knights find themselves here in an early deficit, 6-0.
Nice job by the Bulldogs throughout this game.
Yeah, so far, Sean Ward, he's made some nice throws, and the offensive line has blocked really well for Polo there on that drive. The Knights defense, we were used to them, seeing them really shut down the ground game, but not so far here in this game. As Thomas, the kicker, ready for the PAT, who nearly blocked, but it's right down the middle. 6 minutes and 3 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Great early showing by the Bulldogs. Let's see if the Knights are able to pick things up here.
Yeah, a bit of a frustrating start on offense for them. Wanted to come out, probably just start off fast, trying to score, but instead, the turnover really hurts on the opening drive. So it'll be really interesting to see how they respond here on their next drive. Gary Thomas, after the successful PAT, is getting ready to kick it off here from the 40-yard line. Back deep for Bremerton, Savante Perigo, and Samaje Cook. Kind of an interesting combination for return here for the Knights. Normally we're used to seeing Ryan Saylor and Chase Blackwell back deep. Mixing it up a little bit here on special teams.
Well, variety is the spice of life, Austin.
Thomas, deep kick. Fielded by Brock Chris at the 20. Brock Chris getting to the outside. Brock Chris with a lot of room in front of him. Gets a nice block from Lopez. Brock Chris across the 40. All the way inside the 35. Brock Chris. It looked like Savante Perigo was going to field that the return, but Brock Chris jumped in front of him. But wow, terrific acceleration there on the outside by Chris. Gets all the way downfield. Enrique Lopez, man, what an absolute terrific block he laid out on one of a Bulldog special teams defensive player, which really sprung Chris loose all the way inside the 35. So this Knights offense set up pretty good here on the Bulldogs 34-yard line. Buchanugan here, Lopez in motion. Buchanugan drops back, under pressure. Ooh, nearly throws an interception. But good job there by Troy Saunders. He's able to get his hand in front of that defender so it wouldn't be a turnover right away. Not sure what Max saw there. Perhaps his receiver had slipped and fell there for him. But luckily Saunders was able to get his hand up there, make sure the interception didn't happen there. So after the incompletion on first down, it'll now be 2nd and 10. Cook in motion. Quick throw to the outside to Perigo on a screen. Savante Perigo trying to put a move on a defender. Isn't able to get much after the catch. A couple of yards. It's going to set up a 3rd and 8. Good throw by Max there. On those screen passes, you got to make sure you get the ball out really quick. It was a nice release there, but fortunately for this Knights offense, Perigo wasn't able to get more than a couple yards there on that play. Third and 7 now for this Knights offense. Cook in motion. Play action. Buchanugan drops back. He's going to throw a deep pass down the middle of the field. Looking for Savante Perigo. A lot of contact, but no flags are thrown. As a referee, it's so hard to call that kind of play, really, because it happens so fast. Whether or not you need to decide if it's interference or not. But looks like the Knights here on 4th and 7 are going to go for it. And I like this decision early on here by Coach T, being aggressive on offense.
Yeah, let's see if it pays off for him.
Because, Perigo, he was open there from the slot.
Yeah.
Max just threw a tad in front of him. There was a lot of contact, so here we go. Buchanugan over the middle. Troy Saunders, the tight end, gets past the secondary for the touchdown for the Knights.
Nice job by Saunders there. And a good pass by Buchanugan.
As you said, Max Buchanugan with a terrific throw over the middle. You know, I like that they went for it there on that 3rd down. They had the similar look, and they had Buchanugan just threw it a yard in front of him. That time, a beautiful pass from Buchanugan to Saunders, and Troy Saunders in a high-pressure situation there.
Yeah.
Made sure he got his hands around the ball, was able to break the plane. Terrific play there from the Knights on 4th down. Now James Morin, the kicker, on for the PAT to tie this game at 7. And right down the middle.
This has been a pretty explosive game so far, Austin.
Yeah, a lot of big plays, and right there, that was definitely the play of the game, in my opinion, so far. I like, as I said before, I like the decision from Coach T to be really aggressive there on offense.
Yeah.
Troy Saunders, you know, we've seen earlier in the season against the Cedar Park Christian Eagles, I remember a 70-yard touchdown from Buchanugan to Troy. You know, being a real good deep threat there at tight end.
Knights taking the field.
James Moran ready for the kickoff. Perfect weather conditions here tonight.
Yeah.
Not a lot of wind or rain or anything like that. Remember a couple games ago when we were here against North Kitsap, there was but a lot of wind, swirling rain. But here tonight, you know, maybe a little chilly, but overall I'd say perfect weather conditions here for this football game.
I don't see any bowls of chili around here, Austin.
Nice one, Bob.
Thank you.
I was wondering how long we'd go without one of your original jokes.
Hey.
Deep kick, be fielded at the 5. Returnable here. Looking for some blocks. But he's going to get taken down immediately at the 17-yard line.
That was Anthony Schuler.
Yeah, Schuler there. He was waiting for some kind of holes to open up there on the return, but not much of an impact there. So taken down pretty quickly there at the 17-yard line.
4 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock.
Sean Ward here, dropping back, but looks like we had some movement up front, perhaps. Offsides on the defense, Bremerton. So that'll push this Bulldogs offense up 5 yards to make it 1st and 5. Michael Barber there, looked like he jumped a little bit early. Ooh. So that'll be another offsides penalty.
That's deadly. Not deadly, but not good.
Well, not a killer mistake this early on.
We're not setting a good precedent.
No, not a good start to this defensive drive with back-to-back penalties on the defense. Wouldn't make that offense fight for every yard out here. Quick handoff up the middle. Nice tackle by Michael Barber.
On the 35-yard line.
Now Polo with a rushing touchdown earlier. You know, it's really hard up front to push this defensive line of the Knights. You know, Michael Barber and Anthony Shadle and Max Davis, Troy Saunders up there. You know, they do a nice job getting penetration in the play, getting back there in the backfield. Polo with another quick carry up the middle, but Max Davis gets his hands around him, able to tackle him down quickly.
Nice job by the defense there.
Gonna set up a 3rd and 1 now here for this Bulldogs offense. Less than 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Both teams are tied at 7. Sean Ward, quick handoff up the middle. Tyler Thomas looking for the first down marker. He got close. Let's see where they spot the ball here. First down. That'll move the chains.
Wow.
It was close, but
yeah,
you know, it's hard to see from the ref's point of view down there on the field. When it turns into a dog pile there, it's hard to determine where exactly the ball is.
A dog pile with the
Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs, yes.
Yes.
A bulldog pile.
After that carry, gave him the first down, 1st and 10, 39. Nicely shut down there.
Wow.
Troy Saunders shutting down that jet sweep there by the Bulldogs. Loss of 3 yards, 2nd and 13.
Flag thrown.
This might be a false start here on the offense. Indeed it is. So that'll push this Bulldogs offense back another 5 yards. Set up a 2nd and 18.
Minutes and 13 seconds left on the clock. Both teams are tied.
One of the receivers looked like they jumped early a little bit. So that'll push him back another 5 yards, set up a 2nd and 23.
Wow.
The Bulldogs really shooting themselves in the foot, I'd like to call it, here on offense.
Yeah.
Pushing themselves back 10 yards after these past 2 plays.
Biting their own tail, if you're using a dog metaphor. It's like they're taking a timeout, taking a pause. The dog has paused, and then the Bulldogs.
Good one, Bob.
Thanks, Austin.
Yeah, really just taking this time out here, trying to, you know, figure out what they're doing here on offense. It's back-to-back sloppy penalties here on their offense. Really just going to try to figure out here what they're going to do these next couple plays.
End of the timeout.
Sean Ward here, line up with one back. He's going to throw a quick screen to number 45. Getting to the outside by Savante Perigo, shut him down immediately. Great tackle.
Great tackle by Perigo. Almost said Perry Grow.
That was Austin Knight, the receiver on the receiving end of that play.
Austin. Oh. And Knight. Or Austin and Knight.
Yeah, bit of a coincidence there.
Bit of a coincidence.
It's not, but now it is 3rd and 20 after that yardage loss there on that previous play. Sean Ward under center is going to throw another quick screen, but he overthrows Austin Knight. Since that was a backwards pass, that's a fumble, but out of bounds, of course, so that'll set up a 4th and long here. Bulldogs no choice but to punt the ball. It's going to let it bounce. The Bulldogs fielded at the 37-yard line, so that's where the Knights will start on their next drive.
A minute left in the first quarter, Austin.
Went by pretty quickly.
Yes, it has.
A lot of Dario Wright joining Buchanugan here in the backfield. Buchanugan drops back, looking to throw. He's looking for Samajay Cook on a slant pattern over the middle, but incomplete. Second and 10, Lopez in motion. Buchanugan drops back again. Gonna fire over the middle, looking for Perigo. Savante Perigo with a terrific catch. Inside the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown Knights.
Oh,
Savante Perigo with a terrific running catch.
He just slipped out of the grips of those of the Bulldog defenders. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was he showed terrific elusiveness on that play. A terrific route.
Wow. Nice word choice there, Austin.
Deep in route he ran. Max Buchanugan threw it right where he needed to. The Knights showing some prolific passing here early in this game. Some nice long passing touchdowns by Buchanugan. So the Knights will take the lead now, 13-7, as James Moran will be ready to try to attempt the PAT. Ooh. That is no good.
No good.
A bit of a rough snap there by the long snapper. The holder took a little bit longer than he needed to hold the ball. Wasn't able to get the proper hold on it, and that kind of affected the kick there. So Knights, unfortunately not for them, not able to push it up to a 7-point lead, but they still have a 6-point lead here, 13-7, 42 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Well, this has been an exciting first quarter, Austin.
Yeah, the Knights, normally we see them really running the football out here for some long touchdowns, but so far, as we stated earlier, showing off some nice passing plays.
Yeah.
2 long passing touchdowns by Buchanugan.
I bet they're hoping this lead won't pass.
Sorry, Bob, but that would be one of your more weaker jokes of the season, in my opinion. James Moran with a deep kick will go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bulldogs offense will start at the 20-yard line.
Not every joke can be a new classic. Excited crowd out there tonight.
Yeah, indeed. So far, we've seen a lot of explosive plays. It's been very exciting. Sean Ward, quick handoff at the middle. Gain of a couple of yards, so that will set up a 2nd and 7. With the final 20 seconds of the first quarter ticked down. Handoff right at the middle. A good second effort there by Tupolo.
Nice effort, bringing it to a first down there.
As Bob said, that will move the chains. And that will be the end of this first quarter. Good game so far, only a 6-point game.
3 quarters left, plus halftime, but they don't play during halftime.
Yes, of course.
So.
Is this where you'd ask me about the halftime?
Normally yes, but
everyone knows. I say it every single week. Band comes out, they do such a good job. Very consistently coming out here.
They're debuting a new song.
Are they?
This week? Yes, they are. It's going. I don't know if they want to spoil it, but I've got an inside lead in the band. Just joking. Just talk to any of them. They're supposed to be playing Johnny Be Good tonight. So
classic song ought to be good.
Classic song by Chuck Berry there. Glad to see it isn't buried under all the other songs out there.
Nice one.
Thank you. Alrighty, back to football here, Austin.
Now they'll be after the end of the first quarter. The field will be flipped as Polo has been doing pretty good so far tonight, fighting hard at the middle for a couple of yards, for about 6-yard carry. Set up about a 2nd and 5. Sean Ward fakes the quick screen, hands it to Tupolo. Does a nice job fighting through some defenders at the middle.
Another dog pile there.
That'll be 3rd and 3.
Sorry about the sneezing there just a second ago.
Bless you, Bob.
Oh, thanks, Austin.
3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs. Sean Ward, quick handoff right up the middle. It'll be close. That was Colton Scheimer on the carry. They call it a first down.
handoff to 29.
That was Scheimer. He got spun around multiple times, looking lost out there. Loss of a couple yards.
No, that, excuse us, that was Tyler Thomas, number 29 there.
Oh, you're indeed correct. Bob, my mistake.
Everybody makes mistakes, honestly.
Colton Scheimer carried the ball on first down. And right there, as you said, Tyler Thomas carrying it there on second down. Or I should say on the prior play. Now it's 2nd and 12 for the Bulldogs. Polo. Wow, just carrying defenders all the way past the 50-yard line. Took about 4 nights to take him down there. That'll set up 3rd and about 3 yards here for the Bulldogs. Hand off to Smelser up the middle. He's got a first down and some more yards after that. That'll move the chains. Bulldogs offense with some nice runs here early on. Polo fights through a couple tackles.
Wow. Nice run there.
Yeah, Dylan Topolo, you know, 6'1", 245.
Yeah.
He's proved to be pretty hard to tackle out there on the field. He's been doing a really good job here tonight for the Bulldogs.
Fights hard, like a Bulldog.
Indeed he does, Bob. So now, after the 7-yard gain on first down, it'll be 2nd and 3.
Do you think any of the Bulldogs are good at skateboarding?
I wouldn't know.
Just that, you know, because there's that famous not snowboarding, skateboarding Bulldog.
As Tupolo fights hard up the middle, that'll move the chains once again. Perfect opportunity. Now, really, in my opinion, this is a really perfect opportunity here for this Bulldogs offense to run some play action here.
Yeah.
Now the defense has faced constant running attack. Now to fake the run for a pass, you know, plenty of opportunities there for their offense. Bulldogs offense taking up a lot of time here on this drive. Quick handoff up the middle, spinning through defenders. Tyler Thomas. Nice 7-yard carry there on first down.
Yeah, spinning like a top.
That'll set up a 2nd and 3 for their offense.
Seven minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock here.
Quick handoff
to 47.
Smelser. He carried a couple of nights all the way to the 20-yard line.
Wow.
Gain of 9. So far, that Bulldogs offense really just shredding the Knights up front with the run game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Bulldogs are traditionally pretty strong dogs.
We got a timeout here for the Knights defense. I think this is a pretty appropriate time for this timeout. You know, this Knights defense really just slowly giving up good gains play after play. You know, really the run game can really exhaust the defense. I think that's what's happening out there right now. See plenty of Knight defenders trying to get refreshed out there by the water.
Yeah.
You know, trying to catch their breath, recollect themselves here. Right now, this Bulldogs offense here in the red zone. Knights defense trying to protect the 6-point lead here.
Bit of an interesting coincidence. Well, not really that interesting, but you know, both real-life Knights and real-life Bulldogs are unable to swim. Knights due to their heavy set of armor, and Bulldogs due to the fact that their legs can't actually help support them in the water. Just some interesting kind of coincidence there.
Way to put 2 and 2 together, Bob.
Thank you.
7 minutes left here in the second quarter before halftime. Bulldogs really gashing the Knights defense here on this drive with the running game. Another handoff up the middle. Tyler Thomas.
Wow.
Getting another 8 or so yards.
Nice run there.
Bulldogs offense just slowly marching downfield on every play.
Yeah.
Now it'll be 2nd and 3 on the Knights' 13-yard line. Bulldogs offense really favored in this two-back set here with the quarterback. Oh man, just trucking through defenders. Tupolo all the way down inside the 5-yard line, just running through defenders.
Nice job by Tupolo there.
You know, Tupolo, 6'1", 245.
Yeah.
That's pretty deceiving speed on his end. This Bulldogs offensive line doing a really good job opening gaps for him to run through. It's now 1st and goal on the Knights' 3-yard line.
Looks like the Bulldogs are calling timeout.
It's going to be pretty important plays in the next couple plays here.
Yeah.
Knights, you know, harboring their 6-point lead, 13-7. 1st and goal on the 3-yard line. Knights defense trying to protect their lead. Bulldogs trying to get into the end zone here. You know, they started all the way on their 30-something yard line. You know, they've pretty much, it's been a handoff on every play, slowly marching down the field. They've eaten up a lot of the clock here in the second quarter. They're trying to punch it in here on 1st and goal on the 3-yard line.
So Austin, you've been pretty excited for this game for the last couple of weeks, haven't you?
Yes, indeed. As we said at the beginning of the show, it is senior night.
Yeah.
You know, many of our fellow seniors were awarded, recognized.
Yeah.
As 1st and goal here, Tupolo fights right through the middle, getting a 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. That ties the game at 13.
Let's see if they can make the PT.
The PAT, point after touchdown.
Excuse me, the PAT.
The PAT, indeed.
Yep.
Here comes their kicker, Gary Thomas, to attempt it.
Get that 1-point lead if they make this.
And it's blocked. Terrific play by the Knights special teams to keep this game tied.
Wow. Nice job there by the Knights.
Now, normally in the NFL, if you block a PAT like that, you can recover it and run it back for 2 points for your own team. But high school football, different rules, of course.
Yep, of course.
So the play is just automatically dead after a blocked PAT.
So there's about just under 6 minutes left here on the clock for before halftime, Austin.
You know, as we said earlier, you know, we're used to seeing this Knights offense really just run the ball dominantly, but so far in this game, you know, Max Buchanugan, so far, in my opinion, having what's looking like his best game of the season so far. He's been really accurate, throwing some beautiful deep passes downfield. We'll see if they'll be able to continue with that on offense.
Yeah.
Thomas here for the Bulldogs after the block PAT was ready to kick it off from the 40-yard line. Back deep for the Knights, as all game long. Savante Perigo, Samaje Cook ready to return. But at the 30-yard line, Brock Chris, he returned it last time. Had a pretty nice kick return all the way inside the 30-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Really setting up the touchdown. Thomas, short, deep kick, short, middle kick here, fielded at the 20 by Samaje Cook. Samaje Cook trying to get to the edge. slips out of a tackle past the 25 to the 27-yard line. Samaje Cook.
You know, he likes to be called Hurricane Cook.
Indeed, you know, he is like a hurricane, you know.
Yeah, he just blew right past him.
Blows past defenders. You know, all season long he's shown great speed and athleticism. He's a pretty explosive player at running back.
Yeah.
He lines up here on the far side, and he comes in motion. When the ball looked like it, no, it was not fumbled, but Enrique Lopez ended up with it, but some good penetration there by the Bulldogs defensive line. They were able to get a tackle for loss. Ryan Saylor, he's had some nice plays this season.
Yeah. 2nd and 14.
Second on the team in rushing yards, Ryan Saylor. 2nd and 14, as Bob said. Cook comes in motion, but we got a flag. Got offsides on the defense.
Excited for the halftime show, Austin?
Well, as I said, you know I am, Bob. You know I am. Every single week.
Every single week.
So after that 5-yard penalty, that'll push tonight's offense up the field a little bit more. 2nd and 9 now. Devontae Perry go out wide, the far side. He had a touchdown reception earlier in this game. Samaje Cook in motion. Samaje Cook running wide to the edge. Gets a nice block, but isn't able to get much after that. Only a gain of about a yard. Be a 3rd and 9 now for the Knights offense.
Or 3rd and 7, actually.
Thank you, Bob. It is 3rd and 7. Max Buchanugan, who's had some nice throws so far in this game with 2 touchdown passes.
Yeah, he's had a really good throwing game tonight, actually.
Looking to convert here on this 3rd and long. Now they're going to take a timeout now. Talk things over with Coach T.
Pretty exciting game so far tonight.
Yeah, it's been pretty close. And the North Mason Bulldogs, they're 4-4, but they're really hanging in here, keeping this game close. Bremerton, 7-1. You know, they only lost this season was here against North Kitsap. They bounced back really well over the past couple of games.
Back after the timeout, getting ready to play some more football.
Game tied at 13, 4 minutes and 17 seconds left before halftime. Knights offense facing a 3rd and 7 at their 30-yard line. Max Buchanugan, Ryan Saylor in the backfield joins them. Cook in motion. Max Buchanugan drops back. Goes a deep pass. It's Devontae Perry go, but it is intercepted at the 45-yard line inside the 40.
Looks like that was Smelser who intercepted it.
At his free safety spot. Good job coming up field, reading the eyes of the quarterback. Devontae Perry and Max Buchanugan not on the same page there on that deep pass.
No.
Now 1st and 10 for this Bulldogs offense. Handoff. Quick handoff, but a nice tackle by Michael Barber on Tupolo.
Nice tackle.
Yeah, on Tupolo, you know, and he's been really good for this Bulldogs offense, breaking multiple tackles for Michael Barber to drag him down there for a tackle for loss. It's very impressive. So that was a loss of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd and 12. quick
Nice.
pass here on 2nd and 12.
To Nanas.
Only a couple yards there. Nice tackle by Ryan Saylor. It's now 3rd and 6 now for the Bulldogs after that short completion on 2nd down. Less than 3 minutes before halftime. Sean Ward drops back, looking for his tight end. He's got him. He was turning upfield. Austin Knight, the tight end. Nice out route there. Nice throw by Ward. He's had some nice throws here so far tonight.
That'll be a first
That'll move
down.
the chains. As you said, Bob, first down.
Or as you said, it moved the change.
So the Chains will move up to the 26-yard line now, 1st and 10.
2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock.
Game is tied at 13. Sean Ward here, joined by Tyler Thomas at running back. Thomas gets the handoff up the middle. Good tackle there. Max Davis. Gain of about 5. That'll be 2nd and 5. My mistakes, it was actually a gain of 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
Come on, Austin, off your game tonight. It's like
Dylan
third
Tupolo
mistake.
here joins in the backfield, and Tupolo gets the carry. Just carrying multiple defenders all the way inside the 20-yard line.
Wow.
Pretty close to a first down.
Pretty exciting first half, and if the Knights can keep this game tied before the end of halftime, it'll be an exciting second half, I'm guessing, as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Even if the game isn't tied,
Yeah.
it's still been a pretty close game throughout. Sean Ward, joined by Tyler Thomas here on 3rd and inches. Thomas gets the carry, breaking free up the middle.
Flag thrown.
Touchdown. There's a flag thrown. It'll be interesting to see what they call here.
Yeah. Just under 1:10 left on the clock.
This score would give the Bulldogs the lead, barring this penalty.
It's like the band.
False start on the offense.
Ooh.
The touchdown is taken away from the Bulldogs.
Dang.
Instead, it goes from 3rd and inches converted to a touchdown. It will now go back to 3rd and 6 on the Knights' 22-yard line. A fatal penalty there by the Bulldogs.
Fatal. It's like the band is getting ready to head out on the field. As we're waiting for they can get
Only a
started
minute
again.
and 7 seconds left before halftime.
Yeah.
Big 3rd down here for the Bulldogs. As Ward drops back, goes a quick pass, and it's intercepted by Ryan Saylor.
Wow. Nice interception there.
Ryan Saylor, who leads the team in interceptions, gets
Yeah.
another one. Sean Ward makes a fatal mistake there on 3rd and 6. That was a great stop there by the Knights, and really just, if it wasn't for that false start, this game would be a little bit different right now.
Yeah.
Potentially, the Bulldogs could be up 20-13, but after the false start, took away the touchdown. 3rd and 6, and then Sean Ward, quarterback for the Bulldogs there, threw a fatal interception on 3rd and 6. That'll set up this Knights offense on their own 18-yard line. 1 minute left till halftime. Max Buchanuga dropping back. Goes a quick screen to Samaje Cook. Samaje Cook, a lot of room to run. Makes the man miss. Past the 20
Oh, wow.
to the 25. Samaje Cook.
Nice run by Cook there.
Gain about 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and short. 48 seconds now before halftime. It's 2nd and 2 officially after that 8-yard gain on first down on the wide receiver screen. Buchanugan to Cook. As Joyner comes in motion, Buchanugan drops back under immediate pressure. Goes at Samaje Cook. Samaje Cook, what a catch.
What a catch.
Samaje Cook up to the 42-yard line, leaping up, making a terrific catch. Great adjustment.
Wow.
Yeah, Tyler Thomas, the linebacker, was right behind him. Hit him right as he threw it, but he lands right on his back and holds on.
Impressive move by Cook there.
Yeah, terrific concentration. Max Buchanugan under pressure made a nice high point pass to him there.
30 seconds
Second
left.
And 2. Yep, Buchanugan drops back immediately, throwing a deep pass to Perigo. Nearly intercepted. Perigo does a nice job of breaking up the pass. Very deja vu moment there, kind of almost similar to the interception thrown earlier in the game.
Yeah.
Only 23 seconds left here till halftime. Cook in motion. You have to Cook.
Oh.
Michael Barber with one hand brings it in on the handoff. Loss of a bunch of yards. Almost a disaster there.
Yeah.
12 seconds left. The Knights offense might just give up on this drive, take it to halftime.
And
5 seconds now.
We, of
Looks
course,
like
will be joining you after halftime. Thanks for watching this first half with us. Hope you join us for the next one.
Very exciting so far.
Yeah.
Tied up at 13 here. The Bulldogs really giving the Knights a run for their money here in this last regular season game. You know, this first half. Well, it's not quite halftime.
Whoa.
Bremerton called a last-second not touchdown, my bad. A last-second timeout here.
Literally last second, actually.
Yes, there's 1.7 seconds left till halftime here.
Wow.
Perhaps Coach T might just want to go for a Hail Mary here. And Buchanugan, we've seen he's displayed some good arm strength over this season. This would be about a 70-yard pass in the end zone if he could get it there. But perhaps he might try some kind of trick play, you know, a screen perhaps, maybe some laterals or something. It'll be really interesting to see what they do here. 70 yards from the end zone.
Whatever they do, it's got to be fast. Let's see what the
nice offense here. Final play of the first half. Here comes a blitz. Buchanugan throws it quickly. He was looking for Joyner there, but under pressure immediately. Wasn't able to throw an accurate pass there on that final play. So now it is halftime. Very exciting first half there. Both teams tied at 13. We will join you in the second half.
Alrighty, Austin.
Right, you put your football through the tire, and you got $100. Do it 4 more times, we got $400 more, up to $500. Brought to you by Man's Pizza on it. You fan paper. is only partially complete for this halftime. All right, we have our halftime football stop brought to you by Advanced Kitsap. I'm hearing that Hayden Garrett's been warming up, he's his arm ready. He's going to have 5 tosses, put a football through tire 10 yards away. That's the stop. That's $100. That's the 5 tosses. That's $500. So far this summer and fall. We've given away a couple $100, a couple lucky fans. We'll see if Nate can best that tonight. Walk away with 5 big ones. Not that one, 5 big ones. 100. Did all that tennis practice helped Nate's arm with football. Alright, let's hear my band. Number 1.
Let's go, Hayden! Woo! Don't be nervous.
Just a bit outside. That's right, we got 4 more tosses. Just feeling it out.
Ball, Joe!
Oh! Can you get 50 more? I don't think we gotta go through for the 100. We're getting closer. I got a good feeling about this one. Oh! All right, focus. Focus, Aiden. You got this. Right here. Here you go. All right, we're gonna make this last one count. Here we go, man. Here we go. Will it through? That's good. The best right there. Let's hear for Hayden Garrett. Put the last shot of the season right into the tire. There it is. Man, Kitsap. Chuck Gaff, man. Good with his word down there. He'll pay $100. I want to thank Advantage Kitsap for supporting us all season long with our halftime toss. Need a new car, head on over to Advantage Kitsap, Metal Center Boulevard. I've said it all season long. I'll keep saying it. My wife's super happy with her new Kitsap Pro Sport. Friendly service down there, and once again, thanks for the support of Bremerton High football throughout our season.
Taking off Knights here at Bremerton Memorial Stadium. Knights 7-1. Exciting first half. Game tied at 13. Nice plays for the Knights. Passing. Handoff, running to the far side. Troy Saunders does a nice job tackling Tyler Thomas from behind. Gain of only a yard, 2nd and 9 now for this Bulldogs offense. Out of a wildcat formation here, Tyler Thomas lines up where the quarterback would normally be. Snapped over his head, past the 10-yard line, tackled all the way at the 1-yard line.
Wow.
High snap. Tyler Thomas couldn't pull it in. It's marked at the 3-yard line. Terrific play there by the Knights defense. Good hustle getting down the field. Just a bad snap by the center to the running back on the Wildcat.
Yeah.
Tyler Thomas did a good job recovering the ball before the Knights could. It's now going to set up a 3rd and 28 for this Bulldogs offense at their own 3-yard line.
Wow.
Needing to get all the way to the 31-yard line for a first down. Ward, quick handoff. The Knights shut it down immediately. It's going to be a very far 4th down here on this next play now. No doubt the punting unit for the Bulldogs will come out onto the field.
So, Austin.
4th and 28 now. Knights in pretty good position here to have a good return here. Svante Perry go back deep. Ooh, and the punt looks like it was blocked, and it's bouncing out of the back of the end zone. Or actually, looks like it's blocked. It went out at the 2-yard line, perhaps. And it was called a safety like I thought it had been, like what I thought it was. So the Knights will now take a 2-point lead, 15-13. Terrific job there by the Knights special teams.
Nice job there by the Knights, Austin.
So after the safety, there will be a the Bulldogs will kick it off to the Knights, getting the ball back.
Let's see what happens here.
Now for these kind of kickoffs after safety, that's a bit of a drop kick.
Covered by
Samaje Cook at the 35, past the 50, past the 45. Samaje Cook out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Great job by Cook there. Excited for the second half, Austin?
Yeah, you know, the first half was pretty exciting. Both teams fought really hard. The Knights did a really good job tying it up there at the end of the half.
They did.
Now here they are on offense for the first time here in the second half. Samaje Cook in motion. Samaje Cook running wide, trying to get to the edge. Ooh. And Cook, that'll be a loss of 2 yards. Loss of 2 on the run by Cook, so now it'll be 2nd and 12. 9 minutes and 20 seconds left here and counting in the third quarter. Knights holding a 2-point lead as it's 15-13. Second and 12. Max Buchanugan is going to throw a quick pass to Troy Saunders, who's not able to keep his hands around the football, so that'll be incomplete.
Not able to do that.
It's a nice curl route ran there by Troy Saunders, the tight end. A bit of a high pass by Max, but you know, should have been caught. Third and 12 now for this Knights offense. Out wide is Saunders. Cook in motion. Drops back.
Oh.
Throwing a quick pass from Ryan Saylor. Nearly intercepted, but it hits the ground. So it's 3 and out for this Knights offense. Now Max Buchanugan, who's the quarterback, also the punter, is out the punt on 4th down.
See what happens here.
It's a fake punt. Ooh. And that was Lopez throwing it underneath the Brock Chris. And that will move the chains.
Wow.
Terrific play call there by the Knights on 4th and 12. Instead, they snapped it to Enrique Lopez, who had a nice jump pass there to Brock Chris, and Brock Chris did a great job getting downfield and pick up the first down on 4th and 12.
Great
special
play
teams
call
for the Knights here in the second half, proving very crucial to why they have this 2-point lead and that first down. Buchanugan drops back. Ooh. He was trying to throw it to his flip it underneath to his running back, Samaje Cook, but he overthrew him. Now it'll be a 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Joyner in motion. Here's Rasheed Joyner getting the handoff, running to the far side. Some nice vision there, cutting in. It's about 4 yards. It's gonna be 3rd and 8 now for the Knights. Ryan Saylor joins Buchanugan in the backfield. Samaje Cook in the slot. Devontae Perry go out wide to the far side. Buchanugan drops back. Flags are thrown. There was a nice, what a catch by Samaje Cook.
Yeah.
But looks like it was a false start on the Knights, so that won't hold up. It'll push this ball back 5 yards, and it'll be a 3rd and 12 now for the Knights. As we said there, it was a nice play by Cook.
Yeah.
Ran across the formation from the slot, bobbled it, and was still, trying to keep control of the ball in his hands as he was getting hit by the defender and brought it in, but doesn't matter. False start on the line. So now repeat 3rd down. Devontae Perigo caught the touchdown earlier in the game out wide to the far side. Buchanugan drops back, throws it over the middle. Ooh, nearly intercepted. He was targeting Rasheed Joyner, number 2. So now it's going to be 4th and 12 for this Knights offense.
Fourth and 12. Let's see what the Knights decide to do here.
And I'm liking this this decision here by Coach C on 4th and 12. Looks like they're going to be going for it here on offense. They had what they wanted there on that 3rd down, but just a couple small things off of the play. Max could easily connected there to Rasheed Joyner for a big play, and I'm liking here the Knights going for it here on 4th and 12. Double end around fake. Troy Saunders throwing it deep. Looking for Max Buchanugan, but it's knocked away, incomplete.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, North Mason will take over now at the 32-yard line. And, they weren't able to get it, but I like the play call. 2 double reverses there. Ended up the tight end, Troy Saunders, was looking for Max, Buchanugan, the quarterback, on the reception. But unfortunately for Bremerton, the defensive backs, the Bulldogs did a good job getting to that side of the field, knocking it away. There's a flag. This could potentially be a false start on their offense. Indeed it is. So now it'll be 1st and 15. Handoff up the middle. Dylan Topolo has been a real workhorse here for this Bulldogs offense tonight. It's now 2nd and 11 from North Mason.
Quick reminder, Knights are at 15, Bulldogs are at 13, with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock.
Another handoff.
Looks
Topolo,
like a first down.
Great second effort.
Wow.
Near midfield.
That Bulldog was really unleashed
Yes, he was. He's been unleashed all night long. Absolutely just feasting on this nice defense. Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, well, not everyone
First,
can be
first and 10 now on the 45-yard line for the Bulldogs
not that
offense.
I'm much of one either.
This looks like this is going to be a false start now on the offense. First and 15 from the 40-yard line.
Ooh.
More flags are thrown. It'll be interesting to see what they call here. Both teams moved a bit early.
Double flaggage.
See what the call is. It's indeed a false start on the Bulldogs once again, so now it'll be first and 20.
Let's see if they can recover from this setback. Otherwise, they'll be in the doghouse.
Indeed. A bit eerily similar to a drive earlier in this game. Back-to-back false starts. Their drive stalled out, giving the Knights a jump start on their touchdown drive that tied up the game to 13. Now North Mason's going to take their first time out of the second half.
With 5 minutes and 19 seconds left on the clock tonight. Exciting game so far tonight.
Yeah, it's been pretty close. The Bulldogs have, really challenged the Knights here.
The last home game that we'll be covering. So, good to go out with an exciting one.
So now the North Mason Bulldogs, they still have 2 timeouts after that one. As Sean Ward approaches the line in an empty set. No running back joins him in the backfield. They're going to do a quick sweep. Terrific tackle by Michael Barber. That was Tyler Thomas looking for an opening in the line. Nice defense denies it. No gain on the play, 2nd and 20. 5 minutes and counting here left in the third quarter. The Knights have a 2-point lead, 15-13.
Let's see what the Bulldogs are gonna do.
Ward drops back, trying to throw a quick screen, and what a hit by Enrique Lopez. Right into Tupolo. Third and long now, 3rd and 20 for this Bulldogs offense. That's a terrific hit there by Lopez. Led with his shoulder right into the chest of Tupolo. There was no chance he was going to catch that pass. Sean Ward on 3rd and 20. Drops back. He's going to throw a deep pass up the middle of the field.
Ooh.
Ryan Saylor at his safety position
Flag
makes
is
a terrific
thrown,
play.
however.
Ooh, the roughing the passer on the defense.
Let's see what the refs are going to.
Ryan Saylor, though, at a safety spot, has played that deep pass terrifically. Ryan Saylor, who I mentioned earlier, leads the team in interceptions, had one earlier in this game. Wow, and that roughing the passer penalty on 3rd and 20 will give them an automatic first down.
Wow.
This close of a game, just a fatal mistake by this Knights defense. They're going to be able to get off the field on that play, but penalty extends the Bulldogs' drive. Now here's Topolo. Slits past Michael Barber. Runs through multiple defenders all the way near the Knights' 34-yard line. Dylan Topolo, he's been running hard all night long.
Wow. Yes, he has.
Man, that was like 5 Knights defenders all right on him, and he almost broke free.
Yeah.
Normally all season long, we've seen these Knights defenders do a really good job in the run game. Maybe perhaps this outside the loss to North Kitsap, they were doing a really excellent job week in, week out, shutting down opposing teams' running backs and running games. And right here tonight, they're really struggling against Topolo. As he gets another carry right up the middle, gets in there 7 yards.
Wow.
Maybe about 2nd and 3.
Nearly unstoppable force.
2nd and 3 now. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Quick handoff, going far side. That's Tyler Thomas. And that'll be enough to move the chains inside the red zone now of the Knights.
Wow. Knights are going to have to pick up on their defense here. Knights are going to have to pick up on their defense here.
Yes, they will indeed. Really just trying to shut down this run game of the Bulldogs all night, and they just have not really been able to do it. As a quick dart right up the middle. Thomas again, getting some good yardage. We talked about Topolo doing a really good job, but Tyler Thomas, he's been carrying the football very effectively as well.
Just under 3 minutes left on the clock here.
And timeout called by the Knights defense. Knights have 2 timeouts remaining here in the 2nd half. Now 1st and 10 on the Knights' 10-yard line. There goes Thomas, all the way inside the 5-yard line.
Wow.
Polo checks back in the game for the Bulldogs.
Let's see what the Knights do here.
I won't be surprised here if the Bulldogs just give Tupolo another carry here at the goal line, which they do. Tupolo right up the middle, who's had 2 rushing touchdowns in this game, looking for his 3rd. He's not going to be able to get it on this play. Knights do a good job shutting him down here. Gain of perhaps only 1 yard now. It's 2nd and 3 now.
Just under 2 minutes to go.
Bulldogs trying to take the lead here as they're down 1. Pardon me, it's 3rd and 1 now. Polo checks out of the game. Tyler Thomas enters back in the game at tailback for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 1 on the Knights' 4-yard line. Thomas gets the carry right up the middle, spins off a defender.
Oh.
And Tyler Thomas, touchdown. Wow. Bulldogs, taking the lead, 19-15.
Let's see if they make their PAT kick, their PAT.
As Bob said, Bulldogs are on to attempt the PAT now. Gary Thomas. He had 1 blocked earlier tonight. Well, actually, the Bulldogs offense remains on the field going for 2 points here. Ooh, fumbled snap. Recovered by Michael Barber.
Wow.
Sean Ward mishandled the snap, so it's only a 4-point game.
Minute and a half left
and if
on
some of
the
you
clock.
At home are confused about that play, in the NFL, that kind of recovery would be eligible to be returned back for 2 points for the Knights, but here on the high school level of football, the rules are different, so as soon as he recovers that fumble, the play is dead. But great stand there by the Knights defense on that 2-point try. But overall, really struggling to shut down the ground game of the Bulldogs. You know, they haven't really done much passing the football. Really just, Tupolo and Thomas for the Bulldogs. They've been doing a terrific job carrying the football here tonight. It's nice offense now. Neem try to help get their team back in this game as they're down 4, 19-15. Now Thomas for the Bulldogs, ready to kick it off from the 40-yard line. Back deep for the Bremerton Knights is Brock Chris and Lagova, number 15. We have a squib kick here. This is Lagova at the 20-yard line.
Wow.
Gets across the 30. Nice juke move there. Past the 40. Down at the 43-yard line. Perfect return there by Lagova. Now set up the Knights offense, a pretty decent starting field position here on their own 43-yard line. Smaje Cook in motion. Smaje Cook gets the carry to the outside. Smaje Cook breaking free. Ooh. Only gain of a yard here. Taken down at the 46-yard line. Smaje Cook pretty disappointed. He knows if he was able to make that defender miss, he could have got a lot more yards after that. Less than a minute and counting here in the third quarter. Knights are down 4. After that carry on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Joyner in motion. Rashid Joyner gets the carry up the middle, all the way across midfield.
Not a bad run.
To the 47-yard line. Not a bad carry by Joyner there. This will make it a 3rd and short situation here for this Knights offense. Big 3rd down. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. When we come back, the Knights will be facing a 3rd and 3 at midfield. Down 4. Bulldogs lead 19-15. For the Bulldogs, next week they face Franklin Pierce. Correction, I meant to say the Bremerton Knights next week in the playoffs. They will be playing Franklin Pierce. Ought to be an exciting game.
Yes, it will. It'll be a... No, that pun wouldn't work. I was going to say a Pearson game. That wouldn't work.
Well, it ought to be a fearsome game, I'd say.
Okay, that was okay.
Okay, but the Knights here
I'll be
tonight.
rather frank, about it.
Knights here tonight, though. We're in here tonight here. Start of the 4th quarter, 12 minutes left. They're down 4, 19-15, facing a big 3rd and 3.
Bulldogs are 4 points north of Bremerton. Is there North Mason Bulldogs?
Good one.
Thank you, Austin.
Good one. Good one.
Thank you.
All right, Buchanugan now, joined by Salem in the backfield. Samaje Cook in motion. Quick pass. Ooh, Max Buchanugan trying to hook up with Savante Perigo on the outside on the slant. It's 4th and 3 now. Now the Knights going to send their special teams unit out there on the punt on 4th and 3. They did fake it earlier. It'll be interesting to see if they try to do it again.
Let's see what happens.
Fake
here.
punt. Nope. Buchanugan faked the fake, rather. Instead, going to be able to field him inside. Ooh, terrific job there by Brock Chris, fielding it inside the 5 at the 1-yard line.
Wow.
Good job of Buchanugan there. You know,
yeah.
They faked it earlier. I think kind of tricked the Bulldogs there. They came up field. No one really was back deep to return. Was able to pin the Bulldogs offense inside the 5-yard line at the 1.
Knights in a good position to score here.
Yes, on defense. Trying to get back there and put the penetration on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's
Sean Ward under center. Quick handoff to Polo. A gain of a half a yard. I imagine the Bulldogs are not going to draw back and pass it here. A lot of pressure. That'd be a lot of pressure on Sean Ward. I imagine they're just going to keep handing it off here to Polo, who's been very effective tonight. Sean Ward lined up underneath the center. Quick pitch to the outside, trying to get him in the end zone. Not able to. Thrown out of bounds to the 3-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd and 7 now for this Bulldogs offense.
Let's see what's happening here.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Knights bring some pressure here on this play.
Yeah.
Bulldogs might want to drop back, throw a pass for this first down. Knights be smart to bring some pressure on the young quarterback, Sean Ward. Ward drops back, thrown to the outside for his receiver, but he appears to be just far enough for a first down.
Wow.
Good pass there by Ward to the outside. That moves the chains.
Looks like Nanas has a bit of a hurt leg there, so he's being swapped out. Nothing too bad though. Able to walk off the field himself. So maybe just a rolled ankle. Who knows? I certainly don't know.
Well, he made a nice catch on that play. There's Topolo here, right up the middle. Nice tackle from behind by Troy Saunders, the defensive end. So after the 8-yard carry by Topolo on first down, it's 2nd and 2. 10 minutes and 40 seconds and counting left here in the 4th quarter. 3 receivers lined up to the left. Topolo gets a carry off the middle for only a couple yards. Close to a first down. And the refs are going to bring the sticks out here to measure if they got the first down. And they're just short. It's going to be about a third of a yard. Remeasure it again here. Will be a 3rd and 1 for this Bulldogs offense. Good opportunity here for this Knights defense to get off the field.
Let's see what happens, Austin.
Flags are thrown. Looks like this might be offsides on the Knights. It is, so that'll be an automatic first down for the Bulldogs.
Alrighty.
Here's Topolo. Breaking free.
Wow.
Topolo across the 50-yard line, slams into a defender, brushes off another defender all the way into the 41-yard line. Flags are thrown. And Dylan Topolo, it's a nice run there. I think this penalty might be on the Knights defense, maybe a late hit. Actually a face mask. So that'll add on to the end of the run. So a huge gain for the Bulldogs in that play. now the Bulldogs move all the way up to the Knights' 25-yard line, 1st
Wow.
and 10.
It's been a nice push by the Bulldogs here.
Yeah, good run there. Chipolo, he's had some nice carries all night long. Hasn't really had a big run. And there he was getting it there. As Thomas, right up the middle, gets about 7 yards. Bulldogs have just done a really nice job up front, opening up running lanes for the running backs for Thomas and Chipolo. Chipolo returns to the field here. Side Sean Ward in the backfield. Chipolo will get the carry. Nice tackle there. Ooh, the ball might have come out. Enrique Lopez has the ball in his hands.
Wow.
And Bremerton has the ball back.
Wow.
I think Michael Barber, he was the first one to make contact. I think he might have stripped the ball out of Chipolo's hands. Enrique Lopez, good awareness there to jump on it. The Knights getting the ball back. 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter. They're down 4 with their defense getting the huge stop. Samaje Cook up the middle with blocks ahead. Samaje Cook breaking free across the 40-yard line all the way to the 45 of Bremerton.
Nice run by Samaje, but
as Bob said, a flag was thrown. Ooh, a hold call on Bremerton's going to take that run away, push him back 10 yards.
Crowd doesn't sound very happy about that.
Nah, it's a big 30-something yard gain there by Samaje Cook. That the penalty nullifies it and will push him back 10 yards. There's a fatal penalty there on that big gain. Ball placed just outside the 5-yard line for the Knights. It's going to be 1st and 20. Joyner in motion. Here's Ryan Saylor spinning up past the 10-yard line. Bit of a 6-yard gain. So now it'll be 2nd and 17. The Knights offense.
Let's see what happens.
Knights looking to get some points on the board. They're down 4 here. 8 minutes and counting left in the 4th quarter. Their defense got a huge stop to set them up on this drive. Samaje Cook slips and falls. Won't be a gain of much. It's going to be about 3rd and 16, 3rd and 17. 3rd and long for the Knights now. And that hold call really proved to be costly now on this drive for the Knights. You know, Samaje Cook had a nice run on 1st down all the way to the 45-yard line near midfield. But instead, the penalty nullified it. It's now 3rd and 20.
7 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock.
Be interesting what the Knights call here on offense. Timeout called by Bremerton. I think they only had 10 men on offense out there. Actually, no, my mistake. They had more than 11 men on the field, so Coach T quickly called a timeout. It's now 3rd and 20. Ball on their own 8-yard line. 7 minutes left. As Bob said earlier, the Knights are down 4 as it's 19-15.
Just over 7 minutes left on the clock.
Now Buchanugan here, Cook in motion. Buchanugan gonna throw a high pass for Perigo. Almost intercepted by Thomas.
Wow.
That would have been a huge interception, but he dropped it. It's gonna be 4th and 20 now for the Knights. No doubt on the punt. Be pretty important here for Max to try to get this ball downfield high snap. Nearly touched the Bulldog there on its way there. Would have been a very fatal mistake by the special teams of the Bulldogs, but Knights field it. Looks like the Bulldogs will start on the Knights' 38-yard line.
Yeah.
Up 4 with 6 minutes and 46 seconds left. A score here could potentially be the dagger in this game.
Yeah.
Polo, who fumbled on the last drive. Thomas in motion, Topolo gets the carry. First down, Michael Barber, who had this strip in the last drive. Does a good job getting to Topolo, dragging him to the ground.
Nice defense by the Knights there.
Yeah, really tightening it up on Topolo here since the start of the last drive.
Trying to stop that steam train on its tracks. Kind of a bad metaphor, but
Sean Ward hands it off to Topolo, runs over a couple defenders, up past the 35-yard line. The flag comes in. Be interesting to see what this flag is on.
Yeah.
Bulldogs indicating that it's on Bremerton. The unnecessary roughness perhaps on the defense. Personal foul on the defense. That'll be a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down for the Bulldogs.
Wow.
Bad mistake there by the defense of Bremerton.
Only 5 minutes and 48 seconds left here on the clock. The Knights have got to score again if they want to win this game.
First and 10 on the Knights' 18-yard line. Handoff is to Thomas, but he goes absolutely nowhere.
Wow.
Michael Barber and Enrique Lopez did a great job sniffing out that run.
Under 5 minutes before the end of the game here. On the
nice
clock,
defense. Looking for a big stop here. It's Polo. No, they fake the run. Thomas gets taken down after a couple of yards. It's going to be about 3rd and 5. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Big 3rd down for this Knights defense trying to get off the field.
Definitely feeling the pressure right now. Bulldogs keep pounding them, hoping for this win.
Indeed, it'll be interesting to see what they do here on this 3rd down. Man in motion, Sean Ward, low snap, drops back. He's going to run for it. He's not going to be able to get there. It's going to be 4th down. It's going to be about 4th and 3. Michael Barber did a nice job hustling on that play, getting to the quarterback, pushing him out of bounds. It's
Nice
4th down now. It'll be interesting to
stop.
see what the Bulldogs do here.
Yeah.
They either want to go for or kick the field goal and go up 7 points, a full touchdown PAT lead. The Knights do have 2 timeouts remaining. Try to stop the clock and serve some time for their offense to get back on the field. 4th and 5. They're going for it. Biggest play of the game so far coming up right here. 4th and 5 for the Bulldogs. Trying to convert, win this game. Drops back to pass. Throws, overthrows his receiver, incomplete. The Knights are going to get the ball back.
Wow.
With one last chance, perhaps, to win this game.
Yeah. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter here.
That's an aggressive play call there by the Bulldogs. Trying to pick up a 1st down, continue to chew the clock, perhaps get a touchdown to ice it, but unable to do so. The Knights get the ball back on their 14-yard line, 1st and 10. They're down 4, 19-15 against the Bulldogs. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left in this game. Big pressure situation here for Max Buchanugan and his offense. Time to see if they can be clutch. Try to score and win this game.
Yeah.
Max Buchanugan drops back.
Oh.
Throws an interception.
Wow.
Fatal mistake with Buchanugan there, looking for his receiver out of the slot.
Big plays by the Bulldogs here.
After the Knights defense gets a stop, they got to be put back onto the field. It's now 1st and goal on the Knights' 5-yard line for the Bulldogs.
Looking like the Bulldogs' bark is just as bad as its bite, Austin.
Indeed. Indeed it is. Bulldogs defense making a terrific play there in the secondary. Now it's up to this Knights defense to try to make a goal line stand to keep them in this game. And here's Thomas fighting, but Michael Barber, he's been making some nice plays up front for this defense. Nice tackle.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2nd and goal now on the 5-yard line. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left and counting here in this game.
It's going to be quite the exciting end
This
of
will
the
be an
game
exciting finish here, Bob, for sure. It's coming down to the wire for sure. 2 minutes and 34 seconds and counting left. 2nd and goal on the 5. Bulldogs trying to ice this game with a score.
Buchanugan threw them a massive bone with that intercepted pass.
Indeed, you know, it was a fatal mistake, and now it puts the defense in a high-pressure situation here on the goal line, trying to make a stop. Oh, a fumble on the ground. Bremerton's looking to get it.
Oh,
it's recovered by the Knights.
Wow.
Troy Saunders across
Troy
midfield.
Saunders.
He's going to score, and the Knights are going to take the lead in this game.
Oh,
Unbelievable mistake by the Bulldogs. Troy Saunders, touchdown. They take the lead with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left.
That mistake by the Bulldogs was exactly what the Knights needed there.
Unbelievable play by the Knights defense.
Unbelievable.
Able to recover the fumble and return it about 90-plus yards for the touchdown.
Wow.
The scoop and score. Just when you thought Bremerton was out of this game, they come back, and they have now a 3-point lead with 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. Wow.
You can see the team spirits lifted dramatically.
The whole sideline erupted with joy.
Yes.
That was absolutely amazing.
Even Caleb Stone, who has an injured ankle, was running as fast as he could with his crutches there.
Wow.
So, wow.
That was spectacular.
Spectacular.
Now James Morin here on to attempt a very crucial PAT to push the Knights' lead to 4. And James Moran delivers.
It is
The
good.
Knights have a 4-point lead, 22-19 over the Bulldogs with 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining.
Oof.
Just how we were talking about how this game's going to come down to the wire.
Yeah.
Big play, biggest play of the game right there.
Knights' goal is to...
It happened very fast. I wasn't
Yeah.
too sure what happened, whether or not the center mishandled the snap. Perhaps the quarterback fumbled it, or the exchange between the quarterback and the running back was not very executed properly by the Bulldogs. But Bremerton, Troy Saunders, able to scoop the ball, run it back 90-plus yards for the touchdown to take the lead.
Knights with some explosive action here. Hoping to send the Bulldogs back home with their tail between their legs.
The Knights defense, you know, they scored the special teams earlier, scoring the safety, and now their defense here scoring the touchdown. Able to really help out their offense that has not executed the way they've wanted here tonight. So now it's going to come down to the defense. Protect the lead they just gained for their team. The Knights up 3 points here, 22-19. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left here for the Bulldogs. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
Wow. James Morin running up to kick.
Do a squib kick here. Field of the 25 by Thomas.
Wow.
The 30.
Slips
the
right
50.
through the defenders.
Ooh, a terrific return by the Bulldogs will set them up for a good drive, potentially try to win this game. Now the Bulldogs, they're only down 3 points, so a field goal will tie it up.
And there's 2 minutes left on the clock. You know, it's still anyone's game at this point.
It really is. You know, the Knights defense, it's really just going to come down to the Knights defense versus the Bulldogs offense. And really all game long, they've really just been running the ball with Tupolo. And really, we haven't seen a whole lot of passes from Sean Ward downfield. So it'll be really interesting to try to see what they do here on this drive as Ward drops back. Deep pass, has an open man, overthrows him at the 15-yard line.
Not what the Bulldogs want.
He had his receiver open, but just threw it a tad too far down the sideline. 2nd and 10 now after that incompletion on first down. 1 minute and 47 seconds left here in this game.
A little bit too far for that man to fetch, but
Second and 10. Fake the handoff. Michael Barber in the backfield takes the quarterback down.
Wow.
Huge loss on 2nd down. It's going to be 3rd and a mile for this Bulldogs offense.
Looking more like this is going to be a very long drive for them if they want to get any points
Michael Barber, great push up front on the tackle to get around the edge and get after Sean Ward, the quarterback.
Michael Barber helping avoid a close shave here. Like Barber.
Bob, I appreciate you, all the joke tellings here and these close moments in the game.
Thanks.
3rd and 17. It's going to be 3rd and 17 for this Bulldogs offense after they took a timeout on the 49-yard line. 1 minute, 37 seconds remain. They are down 3.
Very exciting game tonight. A lot of explosive plays, good mistakes.
Yeah, the Knights defense
well,
with
that
crucial fumble recovery. You know, they got the strip fumble earlier in the game. You know, stop the Bulldogs potentially scoring on that drive. As it's big play here, 3rd and 17. Ward drops back. under immediate pressure. Ooh, Troy Saunders had his hand around it, almost had an interception. It's now going to be 4th and 17. One last chance for the Bulldogs to get a first down and continue their drive to try to win this game. Biggest play of the game right here, 4th and 17 on the 49-yard line. The Bulldogs have to get up to the Knights' 32-yard line for a first down. 1 minute and 32 seconds left remaining. They're down 3. Ward drops back. Gonna throw a prayer over the middle of the field. Overthrows all his receivers. Turnover on downs. The Knights defense gets the stop. Their offense will return to the field to end this game. Terrific plays by the Knights defense.
Wow.
To help deliver them to which will surely be a victory here tonight.
Nice to get a victory on your final home game of the season.
Yeah, and that was just really impressive. I really thought when the Bulldogs had the ball up 4, all I had to do was score another touchdown to ice the game or kick up a field goal, leading Bremerton's offense. They have to go kick a field goal to tie it up. A high-pressure situation there at the end of the game, but, the fumble, Troy Saunders was able to scoop and score, 90-plus yard fumble recovery touchdown. Really helps ice the game. The defense played terrific there on that final drive as the Knights offense here taking knees. They're going to knee out the ball, come out of here with the win. The Knights are going to improve to 8-1 to finish the season. They have a playoff game next week against Franklin Pierce. That'll be exciting.
Yep.
Bulldogs fall to 4-5. Their season ends here tonight. Max will take another knee. One more knee should just about wrap this game up.
Great showing by both teams here tonight. Very close game.
Yeah, hard-fought game. The Bulldogs, 4-4. They came in here and, probably not given a lot of chance to come in here and try to pull off an upset, but they came in here and they made it real close. If a couple plays went their way, they might have came out of here with the win. But the Knights, they held on. They made great plays on defense. Their offense did just enough to help them out. The special team scored a safety that helped them in the end. Overall, just a great team win here tonight by the Knights.
Great showing by both teams. Both had their ups and downs.
We'd like to thank everyone here who tuned into the broadcast tonight.
Yeah, tonight and for the entire season.
We wish you a good night.
Good night.
Until next time.
Till next time. I'm Austin. Or I'm not Austin, I'm Bob.
You're Bob, I'm Austin.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.